wo Jesus a otie mu na osan so te yakoma mu da. Onua se de bia meka me si nyame de yo nyame de eye. De obeka cho se nyame so mo nye no na oboa. Because like I always say obi say e ka wo de boni a waye ade tantan ni ade nyanya ya waye wo wiase mu nyina me se me de achew bra na me nya wo fufuro umpe we na upedie.
It's the same God, is Jehovah, my great provider. Tell me why you're giving up on God. Tell me why you're giving up on Him. Tell me why you're giving up on God. Hold on, change is on the way.
Ojumtinini say, tell me why you have given up on God. Mami, eya na ye mfum so bebre. Eya na ye say Nyankopon ye fa nneema mu ana ye bu afu na ade na ye nkwa ye bre. Nyame no wanka say ye mfamu o si fa ne de mu befam nanso me de mu befam. Obi a woni nyame befa sati bia ni mu ama obetete apra pansam and you walk away unscathed. That is why you should serve God.
Don't you cry, changes He. Weep him and down for a night. Joy's gonna come in the morning. You don't have to cry no more. Hold God by His word. He's gonna do what He says. Lift your hands and give Him praise. I know you've been crying, I understand. I know you've been wounded, well, it's okay. I know you've been broken, but I'm here to mend your broken heart. Believe in me, you will overcome. Yesterday will be your story. I'm the God of all flesh. Nothing is too hard for me to do, yes.
Or see, He is the God of all flesh. Nothing is too hard for Him to do. Obia conductor wa maya catch and say, I would na mu kra wuni bi. Fallopian tube kra wuni bi wuni shinda so nyame amane ba. Obi wo ho na ebusie ni bi anti abrochiri. Ne ma me kra to bi. Abrochiri de nka wo kra de onim sa abrochiri de emme no. Wo catch and say obi da cho be kwa abrochiri de ni ti beto so say ma me papa wo boa. Na so when the sani pa according to America. And you want to tell me that there is no God? Obi doctor catch and say you have 3 months to live and that person is still alive 10 years today. Mami, umpenya mi we na opedien. Enya afa na ukwa fa akukwa aba, eyi obaga ze for kofa akukwa bra, fa owani, fa alligator sin. Uyi akofa giraffe so. Wakofa yesi once na kentema. Na wa once na me no benya kentema aba. We wunya hwe. Ami de na ema ye ho ye me wan akra ni say. Utimi wo mpena bi ho, be ma wo nipa keke a wontumi ma wo nkwa. Ebuka na mo blood group enye pe na waka said that be asem to committee ma moja no bit ma kibu. Sa nipa no ma few coins ni nketenkete ni kra no oka said da woda. Oka so sorry a wo sorry. Wo sorry a hwese na wo ahoa no, wo krokro no. Ena ni anajo 3 no so obedi banku kra wo beka. Na so de obo wo ba wiase no de o ma wa homye free no. Ono ne de wuntimi. Wuntimi krokro ne ndede no. Yes, He created us in His own image. Into which na ya wo de wukunu na nitimu ye ni kondo na o ya de ma wo na. Then that is the image. The people that get the things from God the most, they are not the ones who keep asking Him and crying, no. They are the ones who just keep worshiping Him. Because that is you and I. Our entire purpose on this earth say yembesum. Ose say yansum no obe command abo. Ama mo fifi for mama sum. Na say me no ye so fa so ni say, so what is the easiest way to God's heart? Akrokro. De bia se mo emika. Me si akrokro. Wo so anopa be men na akata chi. Abema wati kwese obi anim. Na wo krokro na wo de na wo da no. Da no. Me si da you obeka say me boa. It will work like magic. Enye de bia asa wo de ohia bibi nko na wo kai nyame da bi. Na wo de ni kakra na wo krokro ni kakra one send you pay be fi ukunu na boy what in 3 times a day. On send you scan on text no. One send na we no. One that is the same way. And mind you, let's just say that let's take God like a polygamist. He has so many wives. Onu kra the coming of Jesus, the crowd parables, the come the bride and ye na or groom. We are all his brides. Ye na and brides. Into imagine over 7 billion brides. When him do obi nana ju obi sorry akabaya. Uchu mu kra rade me da se kra unka. O enya aduane asi wanim kra so afre. Usi mi ra me da wase wa ene de aduane no. Yo well, you don't share. Obi kabaya, you see that is yes akoka obe oni no ono nya abebe sere. Akoka obe oni no ono nya abebe sere. Wa wo be no ono wo na oboa wo. Oh many dia o nim say wo ho oh yes ebia o ma bibia anto ne ade but oh ma blessings bi anke bia wo say wutiminya. So why don't you spend time with God now? Why don't you treat him like your husband? Better than your husband even. Because our boss are only new adwuma say oya wade na ye wo ya na wuntimi ndidi na tema. Wuntimi nka say wo bi so awade ade wa anya manti wo afunti wo nya da bi. O boss who of a bino to school fees no. Onu ko di watema wo ye din. Na enye nyame osom obo obo awiase. Na because na me say any person that you revere the most in your life no. God to nipa kona pampam. And treat God like that and come back and come and give me results. Because ABENA wo kind. Put God on a pedestal in your life. Who's around apart instead of taking your phone the first, why don't you take your Bible? I am not saying that sleep sleep in bed praying the whole day. No. Bible class is saying, but before you do anything in this life, or when you wake up, before you touch anything, you thank the Lord, you spend some time with him. And you realize that when you are going through your day, you go through it like with some vim and vigor, because when you say, as a when you're security, this is the God I want you to serve. In the name of Midin the ABENA way, when I'm medin mukufi. Hey, it is easy to be to data Okroma. What to data Okroma? Hey. Like the data prices are they can ridiculously expensive out here. Ridiculous. Like it doesn't make any sense expensive. And the amount of data you get, it doesn't tally with the amount you are paying for it. And for the NCA to tell us that Ghana, the whole Africa, Ghana, the number 3 is the number 2. The how? Almost everything in Ghana is expensive. Okoto data on Nigeria now they compare Ghana ridiculously expensive. Data you turn what Ghana has say. Say I think 100 gig for like 350 cedis. That same 100 gig would you call Nigeria sky equivalent 95 cedis. And you are telling us that the whole West Africa, Ghana, that number 2 is the number 2. It's the cheapest network. Now adding. Meanwhile, unemployment rate in this country is so low. How do people afford credit? And especially in this dispensation where almost everything is on the phone. You see, the smartphone has become everything. Until it's a winning card, they bundle. Like you are not in touch with the world. And the employment cry, employ amount for social media. Now almost everything is done on social media. Now you can even write exams. School projects. Oh yeah, now the data are sending. How do we do all of this? How? And for you to tell us that, yeah, send boy the wo catch send boy nyadin. You uboto mu a. Wona ne boy nyadin ma wona wa shada so wona we okay ye okay. Like at this rate, almost everything in this country is getting ridiculous. Shende fuel prices. And then with the dollar I compare a year, and the $1 is saying. Not just and the fuel biayo and the $1 $1. And then 1 liter now 1 gallon. 1 liter $1. Because and the fuel them saying I'm 50 something. And then when the fuel prices surge, every other thing surges in this country. Media Macau, me see about to know. Let's all be guided in this country, Let's all be guided in this country. Because Mia will not see what that when I come ebedo.
You alone are my heart and my desire.
Ebiana menkwana credit ni boy medi. Ebiana fuel prices, nebiana menkwa. Ebiana menkwa. Network ben now use and tell me how ridiculous it is. First, not data ben. First, not data no son is saying. Sisi out me to be, and I won't mean to. Tell me your current situation. 0302-257-902, 0302-257-902, 0302-243-540, 0302-243, 0302-243-540, 0302-243-540. Say NCA catch ye say. Who on the one ye din? Yeah. Doimbra. A credit is one ye dimbra. Ebi anamu mutumito. Ebi anami na me exaggerate ya. Remember also bra. Maybe I am the one exaggerating data. Maybe I am the one exaggerating in this age. Until me producers, omuka dem ye single girls. Until dem beka ne wo. And maybe anamu so mo boys na toma month.
Sure.
Okay.
Aba.
Yes.
Aba.
Mommy.
Asem na yare, I mean, with all seriousness. Say now what can. Yeah, the data na be via internet is so you kind of saying economy yes is digital na the data.
Yes, everything is digital.
Data national health insurance maybe you data na me dey passport may apply data whatever it is that I'm doing data na me dey na me dey na mechanic to be free man no be dey can because on social media no so and you know say see no abena say wo on kanchima bi kwa na so on tikrom ha na ya obeti message na abibia na jibia say mo ye called ya enya sem ketwa wo data kwa wo dey ye adwuma esene water bi wo kwa na onye say wo ko TikTok ni ade bebre sa bia WhatsApp kakra bi no enya wo ho no ma na ya say no your data is depleting You see, an options be one man can call other apps. Ninkofobia, Oma blocking.
Yeah, those short codes.
Short codes. Now they
the hacker system.
Oma blocking in nara. And this I say, uko mainstream. Ne boarding, den. That's frama. Na ho nasa. Nasa. Abena me see obi a otie me nkofa pen ne paper. So to data onya message utie. Obi afa pen ne paper, wo hu tie me afa pen ne paper. Na kwhwe data message and when nya
the beginning of the month and even the year.
Na calculate na hwe investment. Hwe sika.
Telcos your moody.
How would that?
And sometimes the internet is so bad and it will lag. Air lagging is so weird. As I look up on the air credit, your internet will be so bad, then you will then they'll tell you that your bundle is finished.
It's finished. And you're like, what did I do? How did it happen? You just can't fathom. Like I've been at me say, well, we tell me no corner cover pen ne paper. Na calculate ka 3 na ya wo ye no. Na sese na hwe car wabo. He, ubetimi de sit down. Ubetimi de ato car. Wo de for 2 years here. Na hwe ade. Ubehu se san na sika was ending.
Like this is ridiculous.
Intense for me na botere mai. Na yen kan yakose.
Yes. Pema banko.
Data.
Yes.
Data. I can literally show you, say, in a month, or even in a week. Go have me momo swa. There be a miniska. Because miniska na and I'm discovering momo swa. It's basically going to data. If you want to watch a picture, say watch a picture. If I say social media, they see ABENA intro or we try say. Let me just mention the amount of data raw. Where I may set me to the 720p, which is 720 pixels.
Yes.
Because me no lower
1080 crash. Why?
It's so bad.
Put me afford it.
Like a better time. So with where okay, 4 minutes near the. It's looking here around Kobe 400 megabytes.
400 megabytes. No. Who can say who to data?
400 megabytes. See, ano. 3 CDs. Bet me at around 300 and something.
Nice. I won't mean.
When me edit here, mpo. Enti, see, ano say me chat adie. Okay, be it interview and you be any event be koso. Na wabe friend details and see mpo. And a BBS are basically dealing with your phone, camera we use. Now also when you said also me kucha makwa kucha. Now to upload Starway, which amount here, which that amount here, my boy, say we for 400 megabytes. Now 400 megabytes. Nothing about process it. Now what uploading so a battery 400. They say no 400 now our phone see space. I do our phone so who upload it is 400 no and about uploading. Now who crack 3 CDs are up top, which in do 400. It's also talk a crack home. Yami and him no crebo on mabna. This is Friday, me catch us a videos na me catch up. Yeah. Literally, let me say no around 2 gig or so. It didn't reach anywhere. The amount of audio crabs me brief the videos. I loaded baby amount of data they want. It was no more there. We are spending a lot on data. And right now, if we are saying we are doing a digital economy, BBA is data or phone bank apps. So we need data or phone. So now phone app now bank.
It won't work.
It won't work.
It's in one show now. Baby, now we need data. Sika crowd the free bank account. And no crowd they are to data.
Let me just chip in something. So we need data. Kana we come app. Aqua pay data.
Empty and
we need data. Sometimes the app doesn't work.
Yes, sometimes every time it will not work. It will never happen. Meanwhile, pay data na to.
Yes.
It is just impossible.
The amount of data, yeah, kind of crack. Say will be best send or send it WhatsApp message. The panel send on yeah, tell what receive. Yes, self-free or be on WhatsApp. Though WhatsApp looks like an efficient.
It's not free.
Data and we use so
better. Yeah. This no picture
yeah,
na video. Wow, we send a picture na yeto. Na wow we receive so yeto.
Because I mean you need I assume the sana say you need the data to be able to capture whatever is being
yes.
Now say send the video na be now person will send it at a high quality. On say WhatsApp I introduce you that will introduce you and a benefit brochure for no more brochure basically. They are like why is it that I am sending something via a transfer and then it comes and a quality yellow. So let's have high definition. WhatsApp they all send the idea normal, no one select high definition. That then you know send the idea quality a bit compressing.
Yes.
The ben a basa.
Yeah. Now in I say once in a
exactly. Na basa say no. If we are seeing baby adrenaline, we are doing everything on the internet. From social media, information transfer to and everything's on the internet. So almost want to say okay, it is right that we give that definition. They say we made 400 megabytes. Yeah, me try video. Oh, from my Sunday, me intro him. I'm not show me WhatsApp. Uber got 400 megabytes. We got sad data 400. Now what's me actually? And sana the other two status on so no nipa no so also copy good data and also enough because the boy mabun so data pan so be WhatsApp status cry and load. Why? Because your data is not strong enough. But yeah too
that's
so right
a
now
like yeah album one says still
yes so right now it's like a boy how sometimes you can say because you will be an member social media because the boy is just stressful. Because baby I meet to say on the internet so me person me call social media and I say be a send BC pa so I say media who here I was say me pay data na my bomb who come say okay me go compare MTN data me MTN and na ma compare
the best station in the capital
I dey question be upload it and the internet is so slow that sometimes you need to just open your phone and basically be watching it make sure say screen any
doom
yes sir any doom Akarium. Data is too expensive.
And what do you feel about NCA telling us that?
That conversation, yeah, will be okay. The person me read the
yes.
Because Twitter, I know Moody and on a guy be our kind friend, the tech in chi. On basically, or didn't know group NCA4 Air Castle. My me read the say according to what NCA released to the public, the average data for 1 gigabyte in Ghana is 0.40 and $0.4.
ABENA relax.
Meanwhile, 1 gig of data is 17 Ghana. Say I want to call you and do the same thing app no use here.
Yes.
About 17 cedis. 1 gig air for 17 cedis. Now, or say which 17 cedis is they say no the dollars my $1 20 pence. This means the statistics that the NCA provided are outdated or misleading.
Misleading? So, you can't tell me that they don't know what they are telling us.
So, I'm going to query who is now coming to defend assembly. And at the essence of charm in the crown say, some of
yes.
networks need on ma. It doesn't work. Bibi to say MTN say, MTN sorry, Vodafone say. Personally, let me use Vodafone. So I have literally every network, but me switch your more son is now. Ebima and Vodafone literally almost every day I'm out for complaining about.
Hey, and since they changed to Telecel, it's Mommy, do you
so
I have it on my phone right now. Me, I have never used MTN. Yes. I decided to go to MTN because my number stopped working.
It's Doreen.
And then I'm trying to send money to other networks.
From Telecel.
Yes, from Telecel to MTN Enco. And then me lucky send the Uber driver had your friend is saying Telecel. He had Telecel on his phone.
Oh, so and Telecel to Telecel.
Yes. Like it's like there is always something wrong.
Oh, say me ya odi kakra no say. Na mo kan wan say. Say your data very expensive na nanka network ni strong enough. And I use the EPC day and Yakuma to ye ultimate to data board and then the way Zoom class. I just watching what anymore. No, who's test now for now for you're struggling. Won't say I don't know you're unable to concentrate. Won't say I could get our world. Shana dear Bema a come.
As I work basically on social media, most of the time, her networks to be an as a services to a Bini Ghana. So there was this one time, there was an issue with Iba could be an aminium. And head office no crown, Ghana, they no so you had to basically link to Obi or Nigeria. Or your head or Honomo or Beboa, I may to me fix your idea or Ghana. Now I had to connect with them via Zoom. And then basically to be able to reach them, that means I need to have a lot of data. So I bought a huge amount of data. And then we started the Zoom. We were Nigeria. You see, and that day I really felt bad. There were two guys because they are from different IT teams. And then they also, as you may say, I also have IT background. Now yet nasi. Me be a Zoom. Abna say be a Zoom. Me be connected. And these people are there. Hello, are you there? Are you there, Frema? Frema, are you there? Oh, Abna was so embarrassing. So literally, the whole solutions that I needed, it was never done. So now I had to be to and fro emails. And also best plugin. You need to go and download it.
Sometimes even the communication must go like to and fro.
Because I don't say at the minute can email hoping so. Me to data amount because na me person ni panel or say the American in the sense say me be or me computer so me ni panel jina Zoom so I can even share my screen with you to show you this is because a boy no man. Oh, but then if I can show you my screen, say, oh, A and B way and a problem, no, maybe a whole bit near troubleshooting. At the end, it took more than a weekend. Somebody I could actually mention their name to verify, but let's leave that person. It took so long before, by the grace of God. And you know, since then, I'm even shy because the solution at the end of the day, they couldn't really help me out. I had to literally go round and round. So please, this NCA situation where data no more case for
like yes.
Make kind of specific plan with they say social media content. It's open information, but it's local social media. Data one Ghana CDC oko kotona kase odibie a piece FM online
and we dey WhatsApp data one Ghana dey WhatsApp
by the time I Google Chrome below the crown na article
and I this how you already say was how we say we be close apps ni nyina
answer
like
and as I say the way our world is going now we are relying on the internet we are relying on the internet from your phones your friends say
sometimes even our home securities and all that
and as I say so some tools say I say who need opportunity for a bit so I didn't know because the first thing is what you share and well and now the engineer put it digitization it's your other departments in your organ has and as a ministry up for online be on the website a bit more on my website and they be taking years to load because now they haven't gotten that information say also to me or speed but they are online so you don't really have a lot of room to say I did not know because everybody will assume now share
did you go on
Facebook I send me say first way either Facebook
Instagram and Rebecca social media any social media handle
and I say console with him directly will be BBS breaking news there they will go specifically to Neat FM to Despite Media platform to specifically so verify na say no even a hanyina no Despite Media so the data na adwuma your network computers nyina
everything here is data
so if it is difficult and I say boy dia na afi your penny for no muntimi nton so much that basically means you are putting them out of business putting the rest of us out of work
because now even radio it's not just the radio anymore there is the live and it is all internet
radio
yes you have to even download the radio
download the app Despite Media for a bit more by Despite Media you are creating app for just audio and if you still put the internet because nipa no bi on my baby or we are still on her baby we are trying to reach out we are trying to promote Ghana we are trying to push out the news everywhere that's like right now the citizens can't afford the data.
How?
Then that means you mama outside. Now outside for Ben about this way. Am I?
And in this dispensation where even the government relays certain messages to us through the social media.
Because Abdul Nyamianim requested Drew weekend. Said this weekend say na me home family. I was basically off air. And suddenly you come and then looks like Myanmar are back online. When you just
within 2 days,
yes,
put says like you missed out on a lot.
And if I'm not able to afford data. And it's supposed to be more affordable because the BI politicians they have a payment plan. I say they have data plans. ebi mo data plan kra
unlimited what you went to like or you saw when you saw
how unlimited then affordable
and then unlimited cramp is that when you saw na drew baby about unlimited no
omo dey say kwa omo for unlimited omo ye no omo say dem non expiry na ade data 50 MB no e better say non expiry because by the time I better you I come back no so how did it
there will be 20 gigabytes data, mommy. I thought, say, wow.
Oh, Debbie.
Abena,
you know that within 3 days.
I'm telling you, like, Abena, within 3 weeks. Now, that's
3 weeks.
Abena,
what did you do 3 weeks?
You know,
I didn't hear that. I was saying,
hold on. So, who frame the woody year, Juma? Who year, Juma, uploading videos in them away.
Then the TV is about crying. Maybe if you also Netflix back,
laptop here useless.
Me say, man, you. I just didn't do anything. Maybe I'm downloading Yumbi and I said, me stream. I didn't do anything. First time, and this is about 2 years ago. And yeah, now I'm American. No, it's the first time. And the 20 gig me who and was so many. I don't feel anything. The long and short of me, the person can say you see, you call digitization. Yeah, you just say. Yeah, and one the citizens will be comfortable because we accept and we agree say it is very helpful.
And data should be so basic.
And yes, it should be something
even the homeless person should be able to afford.
I mean,
and then want to mean to data and you expect me to be updated.
Yeah,
it's not possible.
Especially in the information sector. The data, because was it during that time and wiring the idea to pour and semi look at videos a pilot up what I say we could like you literally come to work and if you've been on the internet for so long no why you so I feel I say I'm castle tech here ban a bit me or
now
like now what show
yes
obianya show the open space now what show I do back also NCA and I say these telecom companies and say more educating the part of on how data works. Data
and how they can save it and how our data is being eaten up without us realizing.
Remember me say and make you complain with chairman last week. Monday na Sunday no need data. Monday and Okotobi which me upon a 100 Ghana cedis. Abena Andrew Wednesday na data na.
She doesn't know. Mommy abroad the other day.
I think it was a Tuesday or something. Mama, my friend WhatsApp sa, my send you anyway. No say oh, what to data crowd or hand or to credit 100. And I'm seeing to data cry AS. And then this happened mommy there no. Last time I checked, it was around 50 there and can renewable. Kesa be renew nanka. I mean, she has 50 CDs on the side. And then this one, the data also, it was big. And that's also kind of.
Oh, yeah, she was TikTok.
You know what my mother has now resorted to? They say the data no, or son asset went to a
or your call no, your baby, we are no do no. Because on him, the action data.
And I'm so, yeah, sorry, a penny Pentecost. You can imagine, say, when she's offline, maybe, oh, Ma Paulina, wait, and then she's literally off air. And it's not her fault because on him a whole way. Okase on share and yamani bi krana oni yamani bi ohonma obetimi akwakonya sa information I understand the data ni. So unfortunately I feel like I was say yenya more education about it. Na your man penny phone so etia say how these data works. Bundles are ebe bomb because ebi mo they are not usually on social media. They only come specific times. Ebi o want to say yeah mama so on want to say no more data so or internet say yeah on the bad time to time to say be obeba anopa e be all cut to church room and say be otimike my hair driving or any social media kokko dra adwuma mu wi a onko hebiom just obi a friends check WhatsApp na me dey send on nurse wa kwa akohwe anwumre oba fie a why na ade nyina wi na okokodan na ba sa akohwe nti say uhwe ni baby say on share the news data bia na send data esasa
she doesn't get
yes a man no frustrated then we the young ones we are even
confused
to help them.
It's because no more commercials with TV so more chair and your man they could omonya like educational commercials.
Yes.
How would save our data?
Exactly.
And please reduce the data prices for us. And as a more reduce the prices now, more bundles for the ones we are already paying for. We beg you people because it is not easy. It is not easy for businesses, for homes. Obia is okay like in almost everybody every department is using internet. Inti imagine ejumewura hi no benya na oti bundle die film na oti prepaid film aka ahin yes remwati na o man na ye gina ye dia yes remo pa ara
Nanka mensa memfata cry. Oh yeah, ni wa mo brody.
Empem bebre no eya na wutumi hu opanyini bi a wabɔ bra wo society ni wutumi se papa we time na ne ho ɔden no na okoba na all of a sudden won say bi yare bi anabibi nti no na waka dem all of a sudden then this person will become debt poor and you are wondering how somebody who has worked for like 30-40 years of their life on your dream like why you condemned to dribble. Utimi hu mami bia na okodwomba okoba mami we dey no we scapa all of a sudden yare bubu ni good them condemned to dribble because most of the time na we don't have retirement plans. Na ye ni retirement plan. Na ye nim say yare wo ho ana enyini wo ho ana emreyo emreyo wo ho nti e wo say tell me aboan tatia who say you so bad beto before so ni beto bo so maba bebre and can the kitchen dining tables because they come and gather the food and they go and store them somewhere so that when the rainy day comes and they can't come out to come and fetch food anymore they would eat it. That is basically your retirement. Say that is a wo go now that them and I are account wo ana bibi ba ana wo mpo wo kase wa brea wo benya sika bi eda ho a enye sika pempo wo ahotoso bi da ba bi say come end the meda me ho so enchire meda me nsre na medi and is in all aspects ufa entertainment industry ufa every aspect ubede bi and obeti say musician we yare ohiaska watchna veteran actor we or yare ohiaska because majority of the time na ye retirement plan enti enda ye ne Mr. Julius Jima, Executive Director, Center for Public Policy and Economic Analysis. Executive Director, Center for Public Policy and Economic Analysis, Mr. Julius Jima. Then oni ye babe retirement planning enkomo. Mr. Julius Akara.
Any ABENA.
Acho bibia boko.
Ya mi odum bia boko. How's your weekend?
Dada. Ya go siri di into the data ya hemu. Tira me da ho na ade achi ya ide.
Me ba na meeting say data boy recently.
You agree or you don't agree?
Oh, I agree.
And maybe anamu de mu skin.
Oh, Debbie. I'm MTM for they say I'm a package. So I'm over a 399 package. First, I'm introducing a 180 gigabytes. I'm somehow double of it once when you're 200 and something. This is the same price, which is 399. Or 92 gig. And
they won't even
the bonus is so many if you
want.
First one out, we told bit me you in the best 6 months, not still
and a non-expiry.
Yes, but you say dear, out the same amount.
Bro.
And data is
almost our two appetite. I might say when you see a phone, when you be on my phone, Zunya data. NCAS, sir. Wow,
data need dear. They say yeah, it's too expensive more than electricity bill.
Exactly.
Yes, too expensive.
What's yeah? I think it is.
Yes, more than electricity bill. And I think so some year be. Oh, now the be feeding is say social media no na yin so content inti. It's best for almost say it has some be allow for more participation. And I say me also may issue statement to be say SMP single one empowered monopoly na I think say also mo share say dollar ne dey check dollar check cedi ya no mo bu nkunta no dollar mo so Ghana data is so cheap because of mutia dollar and pound into no £10 and I say $10 or you okay had a cedi na
£10 cry £10 enye be
150 what I say dollar cry 15 cry
£10 enso Ghana
and it's abrochum to me to £10 no munya the whole month at least
that data here is expensive than there.
Then there so much we know
yes sir
data need the extra
it's retirement planning.
It's can you know data we see the
what's the retirement
you see can na you the retirement you know it is the data need you see can you see the artist can be out to acquire retirement in 24 the best realm but I'm not on the fast forward to your discussion. Let me say your series, you know, we've done you started with budget and now investment. That's right.
And then today we're doing retirement. I always say
they be say the me say but I think say build up to your discussion retirement because it's one of the investment items in EB and say retirement planning then no abna ye nye adwuma na kosi ewieye a time will come me say ahoade no ye so bete ye benyini yentimi me ye bibi kakra na afno me
usually get bored
ntitembia and I'm looking for
something new
something new a better challenge me and now say until a time will come na ne who the ato Joe Biden on say wagu he has to retire. In any form of retirement, no, first of all, you consider yourself first. Now, on say you build the series on the budget. A boy my who send ye baby ye sika home conta ye DBAC ye can investment in so you can say you have to do more savings. As a commodore, you can't think about investment. And then Tim you can say you have to set aside some of your money.
10%
that's right.
Of your monthly earnings.
Hey, you.
The student is
that savings culture now. I said that savings plan now. Called investment. The one of the investment options, you know, and you better show your retirement plan, you know. And see, the whole concept about retirement plan is say, we share all we seek, which is the savings, which is your investment, and then anything this is bro. Now, if you would say or expenses and now say or expenditure, and then you can't want seminar, the back can now be out to waste here. As simple as that. You don't say it ties a little bit with the investment culture and as investment discussion, you know, because also who say naturally, no, Ghana, so you have set a retirement age, which is 60 years, and almost propose 65. Some countries are doing 75. Countries no more.
Like compulsory.
Yes, and they compulsory.
What's the president?
I'm say Ghana no about presidency.
I know the different.
Her constitution no quite different. Accra, and no, I'm say by 40 and above. The uncertain any retirement.
100 crown now.
You can still. And if your health, you said that to Biden, you better mokabu se wunti. Inti Ghana de eba ye labor law na. Onse mra share. Seni ye na ye be ye ejuma. Ejuma ye phone na so na ye the Labor Act. Ye na be ko pension at 60 years. Na ayana onse the formal sector no. Ati say ya ye ejuma bo so me he. Ayana inhyehyɛ ne wo hode da. Into bon say the first option, one of the investment item ebe boa retirement and Senate. The reason why Senate compulsory, you know.
Yeah.
Because a part of your income no salary na ye kan ho aseminar ne na mpini for be dem bo so me so na o matibi. Na your employee and your employer. And it was the employee percentage in a 5.5%. Now employer at the 13% account. Now when you're 18.5%. Same on your basic salary. Now you're the commerce need no more invested. But in Tiana for the formal sector, they are okay kakra. There are various pension schemes. Ahodo, mutual funds, pension funds, tier 3 nominee end of service benefiter. So we there are those packages in a condition of service in the one or more the formal sector now me okay. But more informal sector, ne one in semnewo. because obi wo ha oye ejuma oji sika ni nyina agu ni bottom ya na ne refi say the same mmara na a guided the formal sector and we be na a guided the informal sector. And the first thing I'll be and say they say no they will be develop the plan na e say wa no hu usikasem na uye ejuma say eye boju ejuma wankasa we ejuma ton nsuo kakra oton meko to my market bibia oye kakra bia na so hu the time will come untimi nye ni ana meko ye ma me no ma what they do is that scanning na bom bottom per day normal the scanning na am da ko fanyoma near the chefie near the BC die and all it is okay because one of the things about retirement and say three things share sebe o estate planning say ubenya baby a duty better because all your working life no untimi nye ejuma na at the end of the day no only dime bia into the reason why we plan our retirement and say sebe okwa humiji mu a na okofia nkutua rent biem enya fansa na okohye obi fie sebe we di 60 years wo mpeni fie so now ni baby a obete o family ebi kra na nkola be mu you are raising, you are paying school fees and all that enya fansa na nti as part of the retirement planning or the first key takeaway ni say yenhwe anayenjini baby a yedi yeti beto ene enkakanka o ye no na wusie sika na wo hu say so
that when you can't afford to rent anymore.
Because the plan is that untimi enko pension enkutia rent abena.
Unye sika no. 2 years ba we are.
Na ni made ba ko hard in medical bills.
Yari su na ba
it's at old age dear.
Diabetes kakra.
Yes.
Dialysis kakra.
And ba ko ni
BP kakra.
And then BP
arthritis kakra.
Yes. And all these things take your pension income and also your retirement income.
Yes.
And it's the same as when to me anti-sikani be anto say time I will do 60 now to me sorry and come back to me sorry how much and then I may be juma na me see my men call TikTok aka now at 5:30 me find say omo could do obe 4 that's at 5:30 I may check here no market to me no what TikTok they say omo hu we omo so TikTok omo here live say oh yeah 5:30 I was surprised. It's me share baby.
Live so I'm from
about market.
Wow.
Yes. Now omo beji na so na obi say why you late or papa bi ba so bra so me say why you late and then they want sorry them. It's all this painful, time wa ho de ni e be go through the struggles no. E be kwa humiji mu no na afi no sekebia end and that is why we have to plan for our retirement. It's ABENA retirement ni tie nim say ye juma sika na eba no na afi ni yetimi meti ye daily expenses yes ye be 10% of our savings o dey no to the next thing is investment so to me invest here the key thing now you have to plan is to do retirement planning into the say no nyame ncha de Ghana no ye various companies be brave ho ma omo pension fund managers utu sika ne kakra de komoma
even insurance companies.
Yes, insurance companies.
Nobody which is exactly.
Yes, that's when na they have empire see a better TFU salary.
Nanu bi ba ku kan do so betu ya ahian be 8 years. After you calculate 8 years me na sell 25,000. 8 years. 25,000. Now that 8 years la not 25,000.
And it's really yes. And see
madam.
more informal sector retirement is everything for them. Formal sector like I said no baby in a snake kakra lamsam kakra but benumpo kra no the same sikana o na your salary and I say your income o the year bibi no enumwana between your working life from 30 years because me fan is all starting ejuma at age 30 you have the next 30 to work into the next 30 years also to me a bibia towards or pension and also retirement.
I say ideally new age I was starting to prepare for retirement age 30.
The moment I will start ejuma
the moment you begin working you have to start
20 kana ubenya formal sector work
you have to start
yes per the ejuma no conditions and then emrane on it there you are safe because anya snit be there better kutuama and see you be encourage employers and they say especially omo the private sector no on the government sector na there we den you better you reach our salary teacher new year doctor your police all those packages in here to your long service awards and na boa for your retirement but the key ones in you know more the informal sector and usikani nebe gu bottom. And it's a one plan and tisikani be first of all the practice of investment.
Yeah.
When to me who say oh sikani na yes, you have to be looking for send a basic fire then I invested sikan last week you can about the stock market.
Yeah.
You can the real estate
yes, treasury bills all of
you say dear and say you won. It's same for retirement and one of the safest platforms and as a market and also to me see sika towards or retirement as part of the plan a government approved bonds then account
and also about the owner
the key thing is also last year the higher there is the higher the return. It's when you are much younger now, also you have to take the riskier investment.
Because the wakuma nedi.
See, maybe say share debt, domestic debt is nearby. Yeah, also for no my wild pan because also me his can be to medical, but more me relatively younger no. More participation for the new bonds. Because usa here si kanisi kakribia odibeko kromani eni jessica kakrebi nende but in penifoni maame no more pension e delay kakrebi pe enti enton ekoye ya government was able to pay their bonds for them enti na ka say we are buying bonds near much safer because they are buying jeje every year oba jeje to etoni mu an odi bi ono so the bet to I was saying enti I was say you who say retirement no the more I be starting in term no and no and be boa na sene ya kan investment no we have to be careful baby ya na yedi sika no so ya the echo
na say is some bank a Bank of Ghana will say
yes someone yes a deck neko say yes
ma for go anymore mo say me ti din krada e Ghana
say
abena ma for go hey ti mo jana music na o
Ghana dey say baby obenya sika nko a dey what thing about Ghanaians
opportunity returns you can see how ridiculous it is. And then you just
leapfrog. Yeah, this is canini na come Ghana dear one thing about us and the BBS say
easy money.
Yes, they will
unrealistic one.
Because about I started Bobbesia concept promise you but you have to be careful. All this when there are a lot of regulatory requirements having a fully fledged bank in this country ain't easy. Even microfinance before you get approval or license to operate, because it's a highly risk venture.
Yeah.
Because the deposit bro, not at the bet you be easy cano, not anyone no more, all the confidence will come down. And same for retirement. Because you cannot yet to no money no, what they're not saying here to Senate. Yeah, Casa Senate Airton Hotel no.
Yes.
When we TUC for any workers for sorry.
Yeah.
Because part of our money is Senate Eddie invested in real estate. So when hotel the Inquana Senate on your investment more. They are bigger estate companies. Even they are buying big crisis, affordable housing projects no. Senate Eddie pension CKI see call retirement at home gym on BTB they invest in those bigger platforms. Then because of time value of money, the Daniel can say land do not what
it doesn't depreciate.
And the price in the cost right to the extent say time I will be pension and that price now appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's in fast one be and that is more reason why I teach you for near than because they are thinking about workers' money, which is the retirement and then the pension funds. I will say are buying near the HMR workers. It's anything ebema or musika seminar home be delay be crab baby and sorry against it. And that is what the noise that TUC for now because of retirement. It's the planning idea and then you say here say I was say pill. Wow ye jumaka crowd the emphasis is that say be some any form of economic activity. Oton adie kakra na menka said the oton isa say kusia kra na oton street in so insuo mpo na wota ensuwe just to be known to for kakra obenya some of these companies say kwa de omo na momu chinchin de be at least once the 20 cities be kra na or the better
a trusted one at that
most definitely and you be an LC de sika ekomano yetimi boaboa ye hu sie na I believe said that chimbi no ye hu beto ye definitely men ko ba say Sebe why akokra we do mfimpe afansa na we ma me na e hard ne kakra. That's the whole picture. Say yeah plan say yeah be prevent. Into retirement there in a say society you wom say na ehun hia. Like they after say be our bedroom we ejuma na bedroom so benya baby duty better. That means you have to look for wow dying. And then I'll rent it there. But once you set aside the money, so you can build your own house and depending on usika unya. Bibia unim se o kwa humi jima do better. And that is why we think about retirement. And they say no one say start juma pressure never be brave because you are now settling in. Until a time will come and you'll be more stable. Until once I'll be do that stability, what you have to think, ASA. Or best start here focusing on your estate plan, which is getting a house or a building for yourself. Time I will be do be 60 now to me maybe it's already established. It does not matter. So be your chrome, so back where you fear and I say chrome. The bottom line is that
who are dying
yes, baby I say wow chrome na back now you should start planning, working towards that. Once I wait to me in your start stability, that should be the first focus. Because initially, the other bepem sa sikane when say emusa expenses so air cost road, they be annual cost road, the bepem sa by the time will come, you'll be more stable. Until that stability in say, obe sort it out to expenses and obe to nyome sort to turn your mind on to Tony Bebre because you have more than enough in abundance and your priority be ebiana our be mon kalaba school fees aba. Be waiting me after on Bana Momodu University. It's in the say no because and a pension baby. And yeah, obeko pension seeker na say retirement seeker ye fine sheba. Ye fine sheba. Yes. And yeah no near the pension seeker near the GA ye the share home.
Yeah.
Fine, it's in Uncle to me too same. Now be this kind of bro so and you can take on childbirth at pension there. Yes, I'll be nanoma. Also, the school you start the life again.
Yes.
You because of your grandchildren you start the school. These are things that nature naturally now we go through all these cycles and all these phases. But you who say you see kasemo dear pension in Drotobebem. Be do on the intimi, the another can I'll be decent, be in the Toby Bray. Now, so wait to me follow all these guidelines. Now, baby, you be my any ayet. Now, me dear, if you're in a year here because me whom penny for baby ABENA, Ayana at their old age and the Sebe Omu need baby, especially in pennyphony be on Tetea by bungalows.
Once I must have your way, was a 2 or moon.
Now, I BBL.
Not Dania said,
especially with the security agencies.
Yeah.
Bet na government bungalows mo afi ye tunu no on tna ono ani fie ehun sene ye manage into all kono ye ne dine because insure ye free, light ye free, maintenance ye free, waste manage everything is free. Sikana ni edibia mouse we saying oh yeah. So and most of them they enjoy all this benefits. Yes, they are used to. And not even most of the directors, most of them.
Oh yeah, I say company car.
Yes, might be beer. Yes, it you think say abrabon noa ne noa.
Yeah,
I was after over pension in woman. I found son or pay auction car with Jimmy no dia coffee.
Yes.
And these things don't really.
You feel like in can what prepare for it.
Yes.
Because when himself obeko.
Obeko so we na do bia. It's pension the way don't you move time cry. Wow business cry na be run you cannot be working for at that age, you have to employ people to work.
Tell me because I have large companies. I mean when you watch movies say be a Gucci money then there. Why would you company after the board members because also and then you see how these men are always angry and they're like, I built this company from scratch, but as they do, maybe Charlie.
And you need people no more be ejuma don't count me yet.
And I say, that's more be a majority. Now who are they near their crown?
Oh no, a minority.
Now more
yes, and that
is. Won't say Vivian to baby.
It is ultimate building in our own house. Who cry? Savannah will be quick. No people plan their life, they plan their businesses. They don't even direct management.
Yeah.
Baby who's a compare a bureau no mountain so baby na oshodin and and one is so bosome so or con bank account.
No mama no.
Or mama no. And I think say it's me yes and that is the vision, the aim say bebo brana because old age ejuma dear abna easy.
Now taking somebody I find so beat here what all of this time we're missing out on. You find say we're 50 year. I can't need 10 years. Do you think there is hope? When you're man of 45, do you think there is hope?
That's the big question.
Well, from 45 to 55. Obiti. One planning in life. No, I feel no tea no. Hey, what are some of the plans this such a person can do?
I've known say experience kakra me many and I meet me account I na hope need a kid to you can't cheat nature. I'll be blunt on this. Yes. I hope need a kid to at age 45, 50 because 50 to 60 is 10 years. Savings the bank now be to me. I just say what Bob Brana could do a certain level like your experiences and your qualification, you can get a manager or a director status. The one person na we yes. The one person na we na you have in your ma wouldn't say obeton and as a business away and a disika ebe bro. But kwa say Ghana for ne bi obu o ha kakra na ogi na okay. Oye ne den
that night I can say we are not really ambitious people.
Nigerians fun tesa. Even Nigeria for Ghana for
Nigeria we are go getters.
Yes.
We like our little bubbles.
Kana me okay.
Yeah.
Onyane comfort zone na. So siwono ma untune to da.
Yes.
Siwono mo sa but there are other ventures, other opportunities you can tap in and make more money. But Ghana for ne kakra na ebe bana. In that age in it because the year calculations na oboso misi campo ASN. Ghana has only market your own sense.
And I'll be you should be so. Because who say salary no for can be.
Yes.
You would have
daily transport. Say
yes.
You can't budget and we
yes.
talk about transport.
Yes.
Idiane.
Yeah.
Utilities.
Yeah.
And things are not getting cheaper. And then I buy a data semicra airpin.
Yeah.
And 3 almost 400 cities.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
A whole back home school fees and so back. And he said, "Yeah, buying a beba." No be introduce policy bia ebema ye ho ebe hen kakra. Virtually no you are doing everything for yourself. Making cry no bon say wa ware cry na one of the partner na edisika eba it could be oba na say bema no. And that situation is also another thing altogether.
Because one is a burden.
Yes. It is ikani nyina no ayeki to be already no cry na eba ya na asa. It's number 1 you are not happy person. Ukofie we mu na ofifie we mu na de bia be mu bia we mu na
ntina memma no mpo adwuma mu ngofie no
and no say another cause we
mpo adwuma no mo
ka do ya obedu fi no bia da
obi ameka nkwa ni book na titi o eyi pe new shoe
and
new bag.
These are practical issues cost was system and people are really frustrated.
Yeah.
Craving now bit me who say a nije kakra wo mumu because they've been able to plan their lives.
Otoni buko bu papa si you don't papa wiska. Into all ono aba no ye si dan man dada. One bressa.
Any ebu a baby says ye wo to esi so a on chain tintin ye. Ha na bia oni anko one to esi so. Oh but no best.
Don't go do adi wasem da be.
Over started fan out to foundation. Over started from scratch. That is why we have to take our lives more seriously. Ababono abnenye you can't just take chances. It's a calculated attempt to make it in this life. And yes, be out to the man be free through their bros.
In faith.
What is
yours will come
yes,
to you.
It doesn't work. Maybe and practicable.
Yeah.
I will see it to me. Bible ne crack and that by the renewal of our minds. And
yes.
You know, sometimes let's practicalize some of the issues. A fiscal world na you live in, and most of the things are about fiscal things, and it does not come in the equation. Input in output, garbage in, garbage out. These are the things that is working in this world currently.
Give and take.
Yes, if you want to enjoy, you must sacrifice, invest, put in something. So we make me a gift here and there, but personally for yourself, you are number 1 responsible to your own self. And you'll be neighbor you ye. And I will be bebana and sadly him.
And the
hey, Sabi Jimmy Brenna on Antica Kana. Is it every top from Canas as enough? It's these are things that you person you do come on you for new who's but na ye born any chances
yeah
it's a calculated say be for and no Mumbai enjoy they went through the same ordeal and
yes for their children
yes and I'm into castle don't go to na and so I'm taking all these sacrifices I be a nimba intimi benj obi hu ebe your ofe but you have to know say no the input no
for changing that them
yes no or make you all the investment or planning or take you all the decisions intimi anye sadie we di abena that age now kind of
45 was it 45 year
45
cry say 15 years
15 in there bad 50 years in there bad
45 years
abena me say 45 no Ghana ha no say so could do say age limit no na unye juma be 15-20 years experience and you forget because sometimes you know juma ni bi o by 35 ka yen foul
when you need
dodo yen foul and at 35 now to me achieve certain things unye juma and
I say 35 unye juma
there are people in the system like that there are people they are 30s they are 35 20
will be invest 5
years or 10 years or
because I mean we want the white collar jobs but we start in a classroom
that is our
we
problem.
Don't understand why
and I
think next time also bet children
yes we have to come down to that level and I see most of our young people are they are going through a lot and the one say you ube hu omuni na no na frustrations all over and such a person how can that person or bedroom say or be retirement and in it him or how to survive first.
Your baby retirement.
It has a retirement. You can retirement as a man. And my such a person be obinya a good job over by no age 35. Why ye Juman so be our first 5 years in there or the bepem side to say you are in your 40s. In your 40s, that be now being your promotion, I could do so no more. You can enjoy some of the free things available. Now they go 15, the 50 to 16 a day, I have to forget. And so you'll be this I even made the formal side net to whom. But the informal side,
you can make it.
And only depends
on how much you make in a day.
Yes, how much you make in a day, the kind of business you had. I love going to the market. You see most of the people and on himself in sandwich maybe and where they are better could see. But you won't penny phoning to be a honor. Sebio one way or the other. Yeah, no fault of theirs now. Brabona in senior years. If you be hanging in the system like that. A hand to mouth and go for back no my bro be yeah and no kind of chop morning it's like what I say you have all this age 50 now obi kono abano abeya koma the amount making these people in that age bracket no owomba wa won chen and the same money now no be sande akwa kwhwen kola no and your ba no yere no is the campo the omo ware omo and all these things calculate here such a person obisi da akwa retirement Sika sen cry and a retirement na discipline because if you are what yakoma fund manager na say omo cry sika that's the point. But the insurance omo buy your offices can be insurance policy.
I would be in the middle.
Oh, we be na kwaji in the middle. So bana bibia ba be boom or share our head deductions na cost no cry na no akwaji na ade. Bon se bibia be crash eyi bia be mu project bia be mu emergency bi esim nti also call liquidate and no car no kwa be santel you be discount usika na the amount it is our age bracket na dey risky ubedi 60 no na afi no abrabo na beat and omo ka no abrabo na beat we have to take life seriously from age me as say car there abefo nyoma ya benti you school ntem and we be university no 22 21 20 years no more university. And from that age, and I think say
you have a long way.
Yes.
I won't bear so much for your future. Like I don't know, no stress. Unlike the already 45 now.
Yes.
By hook or crook.
And to all your mistakes in your car, the first 10 years, no way the 30, they do or no, you are wild awake.
Yeah.
You know how to really plan yourself. And you have the next 30 years to work. I don't know, you can build a retirement plan.
For yourself.
Until Uncle Ban is sad there, na even your so and be you'll be hanging in the system, na the frustrations keeps piling up. Or the bufunya back or buying this thing be our dream be buying be save you.
Meanwhile,
the government is not coming to save you. Anybody, you have to save yourself first. That is the retirement full risk, and then the in common retirement.
Ebusia Force Afena will join Mr. Julius Jima, Executive Director, Center for Public Policy and Economic Analysis. And a deep retirement plan in Hong Kong. Say, what do you say? Say, ne, bibit count to, and ne, a nini account to, and ne, yari account to, a dear now, oh, I would also be say, oh, me will scaby that baby, I met me there, Shamu. And I say, and then so can't say Timau. Why a bit your rent amount? Who rent is got? And I mammy see a bush if you are not an hour bush if you don't any be dear. And yet, if you are listening to us today, it is not too late. To me call Senate, to me call to me call banks, to me top bonds, whichever way. And now the Uncle Bank are now no moving come on. And I said, me walk up and now
they
would advise you.
Now, Abena, I found some about what negotiation. If you wait me at negotiation, a mukoka, and they said, and then they go better to our sumpa.
Yeah,
it's a bush fear they are not advice.
Now, okay, since you are crap audience, I see be a baba outskirts of Accra, a cheap. And
Definitely.
You pay in installments.
Installments, yes. That's how I go and started. It's the and let's say a better word awake near me, even my near Dahonomo. And they will be listening to some of these. They say your program it's most of the in common year related to businesses, finance, and yes, nana all the time. You are really up to notch of some of these information. Now, if you know, abua ama waiting me anya planning na yese utimi.
Planning wa brabo.
Yes, because we say fear there. In 2024, young continue with saying.
And then we put it na yana mu yana family wedding nejuri guyo.
That's the point.
Because I remember that ebia you son na una nanti mu beko mu krom. Then
nana only hobium.
Who is and then young Bob Brandon go yet? Like who is coming to stay in that? Who is even going to renovate it? Because obia building it.
So nuclear family now near church. Into I think
now the whole extended family thing will for the end of the man.
I think so. We have to have a conversation on that because they say no better nebusia assassin. Omo atonwa manini na asa. It would when you got to so na first na nka yana na omozo call the pension as you ebusia assassin or ebusia kuku bi o ho no munti no okofie no okoshe so
yeah.
This is no dey say any hobby. It's ye adwin free. So now yeah, send ye be jumaden a emu edin there. It's not easy. Nyome mu edin system no mu ene Ghana hanko abibia but emba form send ya brabo ne kono cement price first na 20 cedis I dey say and say pizza bo den chain cement no and asesa it's emba form enya ade abeba form petrol bo aye twen ye ko ye say emba
is it as a beka.
Yes.
And I say
Ebekostro. Dollar na governments can do all the policies to fine tune to make sure say BBA stabilize it. The old chain san share any only baby oko. I'm say ube late. You're going for air planning senior. People are planning life after dollar. They are planning life after cement bo. And obi to ane bilimobi on obey juma. The first question iron rose boy is saying. Oh, people are or try so or be investing in real estate. The projects be no CR or sky babeton in same biana. That is the point. It's say Ghana for you to me a movie from NIA chema dollar bafom na petrol boa bafom na cement and as obecheache. The most important is that target the money. The DC kabe brewa sebe asembia any hono. Ejuma padi a year. And no, and not team Biana say, ye team target, and we should target multiple streams of income. Sebe, we start here Juma with a former one. Nabosumi Timiti gives you the stability. Na Ugusu share any other business activity be a bit me. Ayaka hon, this ikanika crano. A better time will come with your business in the crane, you are making more money from your business than or the bosomi there now, oh yeah, and then you take the decision to sell by then, ube jaibo, so then you focus more on the business. We do on what build customer base, what build supplier base, or on your man out to me, a then eton, oton so I talk. It you focus all your energies, and for your pet risk exercise. Onye jumane pe sakitiane 2000 cities or tons are they be no complaining and to na kitchen onye bibi fanka because a human employer no enya fanso na oba be ma ho ato ono de ne faso
exactly.
It is a one journey say you be looking for multiple streams of income you can investment you can be this can be broad there na face a salary now you are okay gone are the days I say be you ni aje say yekoye busumi no ye busumi o okay and all that is say no people in for ye busumi ejuma abena they are not okay.
The market women are even better off.
They are not okay sikane nso o share activities e wo mu a and the transport car a man to calculate ahwe bi ejina enti no ye ma ye ni MBA ni ehun say there are other things that we can do and I respect ye ma me no mu ye ne ye papa no ma o mo the various markets no okwa boso kan ya people are really doing a good business. Sika patchen or be at your office, bam. And all news the beauty thing that almost employ the work for CB Ninu, Oba Nipa Bako can whom you knew me and say be I can say phone Uber Nipa Bear 5 because the tie is not on or you your manner, obey here, boys, Mama Park. Yes, that's all. Until we can dirty ourselves a little bit to make the money. There's nothing wrong with that. But they be no white collar jobs and you can't that abrophone in the share your accounts and
as if it was better.
Colonial mess, yes, as if it was better. But ideas is say if we are talking about business ideas, business ventures, nyoma obeya edisi can be and in a bit me ama build fortunes. You can build your retirement proper. A bit more minimum penny phobia or retirement at age 55. 60 could be more per contract to so nim. 60 years in the contracts are but minimum will be all retired at age 50. 59 but setting is schools in property why be area. Did you know what's in our hand? But so me swan the kind of the brand from the investment now why you know not a 10 a boss me at here. The beggars of teenage me. You have to put in resignation and go in there. And this is how the idea, the planning, the mindset should be. And this idea, obet now market times promotions on your now came and I says you know you bet me be the additional income a brain now send a car no your home high and kakra that we can have a beautiful retirement. In your retirement, you know, now we too kind. Now call her, now jiwe no, but because the money has accumulated, you can afford everything. Although bank statements could be visa, no need. It's like I said, a calculated planning. To me, mass chances in this, but I know say some people too are doing a lot of hard work. Ghana for just to put food on the table for their families. People are building a decent life. Decent homes, so many are good housing and all that. For no, you because I say now focus on their retirement, and then maybe our dinner the cano eba enjoy cars in it. Well, I could know a pack 5 cars
and then appreciate so.
Yes, enjoy in our tobacco be it's okay. Now we can build on our retirement and our old age, your home better.
Young boy, I was super so will be retirement car over so to Range Rover. Odia here si dying. Mr. Julius Jima Patron, I mean, shall pass and ube educate here on our retirement plan. Thank you very, very much. We hope to see you again next week. For, like I said, what is your plan towards your retirement? Oh, Pisa that una been about Beshawa and as oh, Pisa Cotinebusi FIE. What are you hoping to do? Actually, to me, if I call some part time.
music.
It's about his fingers on the box.
I love you guys so much. I'm not sure say Mr. Love but as usual, it was your girl Abnam away. Pan the console, and then DJ Mafa was pon the ones and twos, and then I'll buy your social media. So on Mafa na sunin nanayao tafu and anewo social media. During the KFA, my producer, executive producer Bakupe, Dr. Father Dixon, like I always say, the youngest oldest man I've ever met. And I'm station manager Kusia Boaji. Thank you for sticking and staying tuned with us. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will take you home once again. Wednesday, there, the nan in TSM, Mr. Walla School, Ebeba. 18, yeah, coffee. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope your day, the rest of your day, is good and it is late. I love you. Mwah.
Because when energies connect, incredible things happen. Transform your business ideas into success stories with Telecel Business. Choose from a wide range of products and services tailor-made to drive your business. Call 0302 334